Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, your location, wherever your location. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Speaking to you, my full name is Gucciyo, the voice of the voiceless. I'm your advocate. Today, podcast is about the concession agreement between the government of Liberia and the Beer Mountain agreement, $500 million agreement that was signed in 2001 by the government of Liberia and Bill Mountain. Jerry marching from 2001 till now. We're almost going to the agreement of the end of the agreement, the termination of the agreement for the contract. The contract was signed for 25 years, in which it was supposed to be terminated in 2026. To 2026, the contract is supposed to be terminated. But I just watch other media, other social media platform, and I see the demonstration of Liberian. I think 2 people got killed. I think somebody on last month, 2 people got killed because of demonstration, because the marginalization of Liberian on their own territory, on their own soil, by their own people. Because I can say it's those people that came in Liberia to invest their money. They are the cause, but the cause will come from especially our own people. Liberia, our mindset, majority of our mindset, especially official of government, legislator, or senator, whosoever, director, whosoever that work in government, they want mindset. I always talk on it in most of my past podcasts, and I will continue to talk on it. For some of us that live in the diaspora, we want to come home to do the same investment that other foreign investors come to do in our country. We Liberians that live in the diaspora, we want to come with our own money to do investment, but we want to come to play that is safe, play that is transparent, play that the law is strong, not just written in the book. The law must be a strong thing. When they say the law, when they read the law, they must implement the law, and there should be no favoritism. There should be no one. We come from the same county. I'm from Maryland, the president from Maryland. I'm from Grand Bassa, the president from Grand Bassa. I'm from Sando County, the president from Sando County, etc. So there should be nothing like that. Every Liberian want development. Every Liberian want those skyscraper like the one in Rwanda, the one in Singapore, the one in South Africa. They want the other building, good road, good healthcare system, good electricity, frequent electricity, stable electricity, water system. If we need those things, like our other country, neighboring country like Cote d'Ivoire, we want to be like them. Those laws are already written. I just went through the entire law for the Ministry of Lands, Mine, and Energy. I read the entire law between they and the Bill Mountain and the Republic of Liberia. I went through the law. Yes, the law is on the book. Getting the law on the book is not the thing. But what can make the law very strong that people will respect us, people will respect the government, even down to the international community and other a great platform, great media platform around the world like BBC, CNN, and Al Jazeera, other great platform around the world will make people or make investors to put all in our country is if we learn to implement the law with all favoritism. Fellow Liberian, Liberia is a tiny little country which is 111,000 square kilometers, 365,000 square kilometers. We are a very tiny little country. If we Liberians decide, both home and abroad, even we decide to say, yes, we want to make our country to be developed in all aspects, we can do it. But it is not just saying anything. Saying anything is very easy to say something, but if you're saying something, say the thing that it comes from the mind with compassion. Let it come from the mind with love for the people. Let it come from the heart with care for your country. I think our minister, I think deputy minister, our senator, lawmaker, they go for holiday. As I'm talking now, they are on a recess. Our lawmaker, they are on a recess. Some of them will go to Cote d'Ivoire. Some of them will go to Ghana. Look at those people country. If you look at those people country, disregard, yes, I know you are sleeping on air condition, but remember that air condition you're sleeping on, everyone cannot afford that air condition. So the people voted you into power because they want changes. How can they change it? The change can come through saying the truth, look in the face of those people that bring the company, the investment to Liberia, look in their faces and tell them that they are treating our people. Do not favor them because they gave you brown envelope. We got to leave about the brown envelope business. We are now in 2024, which Liberia is 177 years. It is very disgraceful. I watched a video the last time where our president was talking about they tried to create a task force. The task force team is about retreating those stolen wealth, those ill-gotten wealth that our president or our minister, the previous government official, where they came to power, never came there for the people that voted them in power. They came to power only to steal. So the president tried to take a good part by forming a task force team that will retreat those stolen items. Because as I talk in the government, don't have money now. I think 3 months now the civil service never take pay. And there are people complaining. How you think the government will get money? Those guys that stole money. Some of them never are even $10 in the bank account. But now, if you check the bank card, some of them have millions. Some of them have $500,000. They buy houses in Ghana. Some of them buy houses in Cote d'Ivoire. Some of them buy houses in Europe, America, other places. So the president tried to form a task force team that when you are being audited and they find out that when you start that job, this was the money that you declare as they were the asset that you declare, and they found out that it is not corresponding with what you have right now. So they're going to retreat it. Anything coming back to the Liberian people, it's not coming to Joseph Walker, it's not coming to me, it's not coming to any other people, but it's coming to the country. But they got some instigator, they got some hater that don't mean better for their own country. They only want their own self to be happy. While they will ride air-conditioned car, they will eat 3 times a day. They go on holiday in Ghana. They go on holiday in South Africa. They have the means. But everyone remember that we're about 5 million going to 6 million people, that our population. Everyone cannot afford that. So we are fighting. And for me, I'm an advocate that fighting that every Liberian will live equally. What I'm doing, I'm getting paid. What I'm doing, the post, I'm making no money. Nobody paying me money. But I'm doing that because the love I've traveled a lot of countries in Africa, Europe, Asia, America, other countries I've gone to. And I see how the development look there. I see how the system are intact. So this is what I'm advocating for our system to be intact. Not these laws are just written. These laws written, but these laws should be implemented. When a corrupt official have been apprehended or been accused for corruption, follow the guy to the Minister of Justice. Let him be prosecuted. I believe that this guy, when he be prosecuted and if found guilty, he should go to prison. Because the law is on the book. But because I'm from Grand Chile, and this fellow is from Grand Chile, so maybe he will come, share money, or maybe 10 to 15%. The same stupid Liberian will go and say, no, this guy can be arrested. So listen to me. If we ourselves make the lawmaker, because we voted the people. So I can say that we all make the law because we voted these people to represent us. If I'm from Grand Chile, I vote this guy that he will be my representative or be my lawmaker. And the guy is in the house representing me. That every law that will get on the board, he will propose it to his colleague, and his colleague will discuss on it, they will talk on it, they will vote upon it, it pass into law. And this law is supposed to serve you and I and protect you and I, the citizens of Liberia. But the law, when the law to take effect, you will come and be defending the men that are doing wrong. Fellow Liberian, it will decide, it will focus, it will all put hand. No, everybody cannot get the same mind. Everybody cannot get the same thinking. Some people may get diverse thinking. Some people might get real compassionate thinking. But I believe those that have compassionate thinking, it will make the country to move forward. We are fighting for Liberia to be better. I looked on YouTube the last time. I saw Central Monrovia photo. It's like I want to cry. How can a country 177 years, but you still saying they are using paint? There is no country in the world that are using paint. Those painting, they don't exist again. But the painting the building, you know, all building, when you paint it, look how ridiculous it can be on picture. They are using the modern day thing, cement paint. Why they're going to mix the paint with cement? Then they paint the building. When you leave far, when you see the building, it can be shining, but our building in Liberia, ladies and gentlemen, is very shameful. So the podcast is about the Bill Mountain concession agreement that is signed with the Republic of Liberia during President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration. The agreement was signed for 25 years, which it was from 2001, and the termination of the agreement will be like 2026. But it is extendable. They can extend it. When they go to extension, which can be like, it will be terminated in 2051. We pray for that. But all the law, they said that the company shall be responsible to send Liberian citizens abroad for learning scholarship, give them scholarship to go there to learn skills, to learn different kinds of profession, to come back to the company, to serve the company. But I'm wondering, because the last time we saw on social media where there was a demonstration where they said there's no clean water. And it's stated in the law, I read the law, it's stated in the law that the company should provide water. But the citizens are complaining that there is no water. They are using well water in which many of them are receiving disease. Some of them are contaminated by disease. And the company refused to come to the demand. So it brought demonstration that even the government of Liberia, the previous government, sent in Liberia National Police, and the people went to demonstrate a free protest, and the protest turned into violence. That 2 persons got killed. Those 2 persons that died, they died because of the right, they died because they are Liberian. I believe what going in the company, it is not the owner of the company or those people that brought the company on the soil of Liberia. It's the same Liberian that honor this thing. Because they will go and give them brown envelope, which the law is on the book to protect and defend the citizens of Grand Cape Mount County. They refuse it. They are mute to that. They know it's the right thing to do. But because they are home, where they eat on time, the children go to school, the children go abroad learning, they mute to that, and fellow Liberians are suffering. Ladies and gentlemen, I always talk that we should change our mindset. Our mindset in Liberia is our main priority. Liberia, we cannot keep doing the same thing over and over and we expect to get different results. It will never happen. We got to change the way we do things. Don't support corrupt officials. Don't never support corrupt officials. It could be your brother, your sister, your father, your mother. First, put Liberia to be first. Liberia should be first. If every one of us, we have almost 6 million, 5 million, almost 660,000 Liberians now, according to the census or our census. We almost 6 million. Within the 6 million, if we can get 3 million Liberians that put Liberia first, Liberia can be greater than Rwanda. Liberia can be greater than even Kenya. Liberia can be greater than South Africa. We can be developed than Singapore. It's just the determination and the mindset. Let us forget about the corruption and start backing wrong. If anyone wrong, put Liberia first. Look in the face of that person. Say, brother, you are my brother. You are my sister. But the first thing, Liberia comes first. And every law that is written, every law that being passed by the legislator, let us learn to implement that law. Let us start the favoritism. The favoritism, it makes Liberia to be backward today. It makes someone to be very downhearted in the diaspora. When we look at CNN, when we look on YouTube, we see our own country, we cry in our heart. For the reason some of decided to come on this platform to advocate that other good patriot Liberians that love the country the way we do, they will all put hands together to combat the corrupt official. Liberians always in the habit of supporting each other. I watched the last time that the minister of Foreign Affairs, when the story came out about her that she got a fake credential and she never went to the school that she claimed she went to go to degree. Martin K. Colley brought all the news. During her confirmation hearing at the Capitol Hill, I mean, there were some group of people that put together to try to force the legislator to confirm her. And they don't know what Martin Cody was saying is true. We got to learn to start supporting wrong. Let Liberians learn to start supporting wrong. If we learn to start supporting wrong, our country will get on the real path like other international countries around the world. Africa is moving forward. Africa now they're doing those days. You go to Africa, and for the country you're in now, if you go in the city now, you go in, even if you get right outside the house here now, you will know that Africa is moving forward. Things that you used to see in New York, you see in Africa. Things that you see in China, you see in Africa. This same thing can happen to Liberia. They think shouldn't look big to us. Development can't with race. If I mean race, not killing human being, but looking in the person's face and telling him the truth. Even when Joseph Boakai, he said that commit fraud to the Liberian people, he should be held accountable and placed behind bar. That's what we are talking about. That's what we are advocating for. That's what I'm advocating for. Fellow Liberian, if we learn to do the right thing, we all claim that Liberia is a Christian nation. We somehow demonstrate, somehow we fight our brother and sister because we say Liberia is a Christian nation. And we know that the Bible don't support wrong. God don't support wrong. So if we claim that Liberia is a Christian nation, we should learn to say the truth. God is a person of truth. Jesus died for truth. John died for the truth. So we learn to say the truth and start supporting the person. Because the person, maybe you come and give me $100 or come and give me $50 or maybe from the same country. Tomorrow when you do wrong, I will be mute. I will not look at you and tell you, brother, Liberia can't fight. But what you did wrong. If we all learn to say the truth and look in the face of each other and say the truth, I believe Liberia will move forward. And the law are already on the book. It is not new thing. The law that on the board, the land law that been passed into law yesterday or the day before yesterday. It's a law that been there before you and I were born. It just been ratified. Maybe the law was there, but they tried to ratify it. Now it is already there. So the only thing we need to do is to do check. Is to do checking. Okay? I got here. Government entity, those entity that agree for the concession agreement to be signed. The agreement that was signed between the government of Liberia, Bill Mountain Corporation, and the Republic of Liberia, the concession agreement and the investment, the amount of investment was $500 million, which was $500 million. And the concession agreement was for 25 years. We started from 2001. And the legislator signed the document. The document was signed into law November 18, 2013. So it took effect that since 2013. So if you check from 2013 to now, which means they got 2 more years for the 25 years to finish. But I'm asking my question. The lawmaker that passed the law, the lawmaker that made the law that signed the concession agreement. Because in the law, it states that every 5 years, the same law, the concession agreement, the company, which is the bio money company, they should go and do the auditing. For example, every year they will go there. Within the 5-year time, they're supposed to report to the Ministry of Lands and Mines, all document receipt whatsoever they are doing. Every expenditure they report to the Ministry of Lands and Mines. But it is a right for the Liberian government at every end of the year, they will send their own Liberian auditor to go and audit the company. Are we doing those things? Or we are being compromised by brown envelope? If we are not doing nothing and our people are complaining, I think we need to wake up now, Liberian. Lawmaker, senator, whosoever, we need to stand on our feet now and wake up to start doing the right thing. Make sure, force them men, if they men like money. You guys, hold them making a lot of money. You are the only branch of government are making a higher salary. Why you need again? Do you know what it means for a lawmaker to be getting 5,000 United States dollars a month? Will you get it almost 30 some more thousand yearly? Do you know what it means in Liberia or it means in Africa for someone to be handling 5,000? How much you can do? How much your expenditure daily? You got car, you got free gasoline. Okay, you got a allowance apart from your salary. So what is the essence of you taking bribe again over your people, fellow Liberian? What's the essence of taking bribe again? The Bible says the root of all evil is money. You earning 5,000 where you sat there Other people that outside, other Liberians, we to get that opportunity. But you still got what you're supposed to get, and you still taking bribes to suffer your people that put you there. Fellow Liberian, we got to change your mindset. We have to change your mindset and learn to do the right thing. Those laws are already in place. We need to revisit the law. We need to implement the law. If you are being caught for stealing, you are being caught for mismanagement, you are being caught for fraud, you should face justice and let the justice be fair. There should be no tribal business, favoritism, no nepotism. Everything should be done according to the law. I believe it will learn to do the right thing. Each and every one of us, I gave you the next 10 years, Liberia will be better than most of the country we admire today. My fellow Liberian, I got a few people here to read from the accession agreement. Okay, government entity, the Ministry of Land, Mine and Energy. These people were the ones that agreed before that concession agreement was signed. The Ministry of Finance, we know during Ellen Johnson signed the Amara Connect. At that time, he was the minister. We got the chairman for National Investment Commission. And we got the Minister of Justice and the Attorney General. Those people, the one that receive those papers. I know those people that receive the paper, some of them are like you and I. They might request something. But they requesting something that will learn to stop the kind of thing. I believe our country to move. We are seeing, look at Cote d'Ivoire. And for example, look at Burkina Faso, other country. Burkina Faso, they are being one of the biggest gold refinery in Africa. And so, as long as that refinery or gold refinery or project is finished, you will read Burkina Faso will take out the sweat and start moving. Because the gold had to be processed in Europe again or elsewhere. The gold will process right in Burkina Faso, and then they will set it on a high level, and the economy will be booming. So a Burkina Faso, Guinea-Conakry, Senegal, or Cote d'Ivoire, this country, if they can do it, why we Liberians can do it? Because it's a single mindset. Everyone looking one way. They won't get plenty girlfriend. They won't get or bank account be full. Ladies and gentlemen, they will not make a move forward. Let us learn to do the right thing. Let us say something and live by what we say. Don't say the thing. Tomorrow, you change it. Or maybe you are there to supervise. You are there as a controller. You are there to control, or you are there as an auditor. A general, they appoint you as an auditor general. You go and audit this man. You know that the man, he was a fraud. The man is a thief. He's a conspiracy with other people to steal the Liberian people money. He gave you brown envelope, or he promised you some amount, and you compromise with him. This will not move the country forward. This will not move the country forward. We all, I believe, if we Liberians collaborate and focus and agree with one voice, we can be advanced. We can do it. But just some people stay in our midst that believe in self-interest. They won't get rich overnight. The mindset from childhood to now. The only government you can make it in. Go in Liberia, you will not see, or for example, Aku would know Liberia will all let Aku. Everybody want to fry fish. Everybody want to eat a dry rice, or they want to eat fried rice. But we are still importing Aku oil. And the country I'm based in right now, they produce their own Aku oil. They got more than how many factories? But my last visit to Liberia, I went to Liberia. I tried to do my research. I went from community to community. I couldn't find one oil refinery, Aku oil refinery company in Liberia. Those Fulani guys, they're the one that say they're making oil. I know it's a backdoor, something they're not paying tax to government. But if you see the oil, it's looking like when you urinate, when you got yellow pee like it look like. So why do you think we can do the thing? When Guinea can get company, when Burkina Faso can get company. The Lapa that we tie today, Lapa we tie, that Lapa we tie. Burkina Faso got a factory. Cote d'Ivoire got a factory. Guinea-Conakry got a factory. But the factory cannot be found in Liberia. Even Ghana got a factory. Why you think the thing we can do it? But all our big people, the mindset is to get rich. Only in government they can make it, because when they go into that power, the only thing is to agree on first concession agreement with company, with other investors, to agree, I will help you, I will do that to get money. And forgetting that they're paying you every month. They got some people in the country that don't even get $100 a month. They're not working. And they want to be in the position you got in. But yet they say your heart is not certified. You taking bribe. Everybody can tell you can call to be crazy. That guy is not crazy. The man can say something there that can touch me. And we all learn to work in our own people interest. I believe we can be like this. For example, look at LEC. From childhood to now, LEC I never changed power. How can an entire entity that's selling electricity, you selling the electricity, but you can get profit? And for example, our transport sector. Look at the Ministry of Transport sector. The Ministry of Transport, what they say, they got how many millions of dollars they allocate to them. But the buses will run from January to December. They don't get no account. Maybe when the bus is running, it's a public transport. It cannot be the other public transport area like the taxi or other area. It's a government. So maybe when the other private sector, when the taxi taking maybe $100, the bus will take maybe 50. But the buses, how many buses? I saw the photo the last time, I want to cry. Because the minister, when he get there, he's not thinking that, oh, I want to advance my transport sector, that tomorrow the news will talk about it, tomorrow Liberian in the desperate that we see on news will encourage them to come home. He only thinking, maybe he got about 6, 7 girls where he paying the rentage. Small girls he get in. He paying the rentage, and you got to pay the rentage every month. Some of them $100, $50. They all, how do you think Liberian will move when we get that mindset? Look at other people transport sector. Look at the people transport sector. You will see more than 200 buses. And the buses are cheap. You can get around the road now, you take bus, you go pay. The buses will run for 10, 15 years. They stay earning the buses off. But like, all the buses will run and everything collapse. The money that they made, you will not see the account of that money. Then when they say the government say they're going after that person, then they call it wish on. Is that why you call I love my country? And now you loving your country, you are deceiving your country. Because if you love your country, anyone that loves the country will always wish that the right thing should be done to everybody. Nobody wishes on to anybody. If a government minister or the member of the minister, it is a government right to come and check behind me how you spend the money that was given to you, the document you sign, how you sign it. It is the right. It is not we hunting. That was the Jefferson coach that used to sleep in one room apartment. They are all complaining that they will not comply with the tax force. The tax force required a team, they will not comply with it. So are you above the law? When you were in power, someone can dare you like that, you could kill them overnight. So if you Jefferson Coach coming over here and saying things like that, women trying to incite people against your own country. Tomorrow and your country plunge into chaos. How will you feel? I wonder how some of you can feel. You sitting home, maybe you eating meat. Can you think that, hey, the meat are eating other people? Can you people think that I can wonder? Because love for the country not saying it. Love for country should come from the mouth. If you eating things, they are eating here. I know some people too don't get this. That's how God said we should treat each other. But it is not like that in Liberia. It is bad for all Liberians. Okay, I will continue. As I was saying here, the signature date was September 7, 2013. That's how Bill Mountain take effect. They start operating in Liberia. Okay. The document is concession agreement. The resources that gold mining company. The Bill Mountain Corporation is a gold mining company, which the company invested $500 million. It's not small money. $500 million. They invested it for 25 years. And the contract is extension. They can extend it. After 2 years, because we are in 2024. So 2 years from now, the 25 year will finish. Then they will extend it. They will extend the contract. You understand? So that contract, $500 billion. If that man can get $500 million to come and invest in your country, you cannot take care of water. I just watched a documentary on the website. I went on the website, I checked. I watched a documentary. Just a gravel road the men were making. Our own librarian, working with a company, saying the gravel road, it cost $300,000. Then how can this thing, if you don't learn to say the truth to your people? Gravel road, where you just go and dig the salt. What so much you doing? You got trucks or only gasoline. Maybe they already work with the company. So just the gravel road, 45 kilometers, the man talking say, it cost $300,000. Don't kind of lie. You're not putting quota on the road to say, yeah, I'm putting quota to say, but just gravel. While you waste it there and go OA and row A, just grab a row, maybe 1 or 2 weeks and receive the guy is poor again. He said 300,000. So those people are defending those foreigners that come in our country. How do you think you expect our country to move forward? You should stand there for the truth. Work from passion. Work with legacy. Tomorrow you die, your name will stay. Johnson will display. Johnson will this. That's what we all should do. Not to support wrong when a foreigner come, we put a foreigner in front, then we foreign behind, then we stand behind. Any wrong they do, we put it on ourselves. Remember, you are living good. Maybe you're getting about $10,000 a month, but remember, your neighbor not getting that same amount. And the Constitution of Liberia says all Liberia are equal before the law. All Liberia are equal. So if you enjoying and the other men suffering, we mean it's injustice. Because the Constitution we equal. We all should work with now with favoritism. And they make that a degree for accounting. You work, you got degree accounting or geology. You work the same way. But you doing geology, but you get more salary more than me, or because while you're taking bra, it is not fair for all, ladies and gentlemen. Liberian, my fellow Liberian, let us learn to do the right thing. Let us learn to stop corruption. Let us learn to stop taking envelope from those foreign companies. Let us be content with what we work for, in the interest of our brother and sister. Let us start supporting the false politicians, fake politicians that are not in the interest of our country. Let us stop it. Please, it is not good for. I will continue.
God brought me to this.
Okay, I will read. I will say that the lead committee, which was those that put together those lawmakers doing that kind of vote to ratify, to sign that document. The lead committee for concession investment is chaired by Lofa County District 3 Representative Clarence Masiko. He was the one that was chairing that concession agreement. So those people that want to put together to sign the document for that company, the Blue Mountain Company Corporation to take effect to start working. But all the agreement, which they say that every year our government to send auditor to audit these people, to audit them, check behind them. What is saying, for example, the road where we saw our own Liberian brothers standing, like working for the company, or gravel road that he said that they worth 300,000. They need to check on document to do the background check. What all these things is saying, if it is true, because we want every Liberian to live to benefit. The resources is in Liberia. God gave it to us. But if we mismanage it, Liberia will keep doing where they are. Liberia shouldn't be talking about road by now. 177, we shouldn't be talking about road. Gravel road, the man just created the gravel road. He's stating that one Liberian brother working with the company saying that the amount to do that gravel road was 300,000. So how we can prove what he's saying is true about doing or the auditing to go and audit it? Which every year on the agreement is signed, every year the Ministry of Lands and Mines, the government of Liberia should send auditor to go and audit these people. Every receipt, anything they do, they receive everything, they take it and bring it to the government to check. If they are lying, the people should be prosecuted. That I want to know when Liberia can move forward. But I'm John Brown from Nimba County, they went from Bon County, he my brother, it will never carry on anywhere. We'll keep being to where we are. Liberia is a tiny country. But you can find bridge in Liberia, no bridge. And you look, you go to the company, you now see good road, paved road. Good paved road, you see gravel road. It ain't supposed to be like that. But the money one person or maybe 4 lawmakers, they will put together secretly, they step on it. They take it and put it in a pocket. Then what other people then to do? Then you say you love your country? Then you run big cars speaking English, fair English to the people. It is not good like that, ladies and gentlemen. So let us change our mindset. I beg you people, please. If you watch a video, please share. I will post some photo for you to see. I will post photo for you to see. The photo for the company. I will post other video and things so you must see. If you watch a video, please share. This is beneficial for all Liberians. You can do the same too. I'm not doing it. I'm not getting rich other days. I'm doing it because I want Liberia to be better for us. Thank you. May God bless Liberia. May God bless our wishes that Liberia will be a better place for our children. Have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Your initiative to draw the line of demarcation to combat corruption at SDF is not only loud, but same is unprecedented in extraordinary. As we celebrate this league era under their leadership, we have no doubt in their presidential will to support this massive support for the recovery process, which will set the agenda to redeem Liberia from the shackles of rampant corruption and abuse of public trust. Today, nations of the world are making gains on the international scene, while Liberia, over the years, has been entrenched in the basin of bad governance and corruption. With this new approach, we are of the conviction that the administration has set the stage for Liberia to regain its international dictatorship reputation. Your Excellency, this initiative by your administration requires the participation and support from all Nigerians, home and abroad. Our state has been victimized by illegal action of corrupt officials, and it is the responsibility of all Nigerians to assist in this process to ensure that stolen properties both in and out of Liberia are properly identified, traced, and restored. Your pronouncement of Executive Order number 126 and our appointment on the task force have set the stage and opened the program for Liberians to report acts of theft and corruption. This action, when performed, will not only expose corrupt officials, but same will provide deterrence for present and future officials of government. Your Excellency, I want to use this medium to inform you that since our appointment on the 7th day of March 2024, we have commenced intensive work and research to identify and trace stolen assets. I'm happy to report that in the short period we have made significant gains on our research and our intelligence. On this note, I'm pleased to say that signs of practical action from the task force will soon appear. Your Excellency, we want to assure you that this task force is resolved and prepared to be relentless and uncompromised as we uphold our responsibilities to recover all stolen, liquid, and fixed assets from past officials. Your Excellency, the fundamental principles and purpose of this executive order is not to wish harm, and we can assure you that no one will be falsely incriminated on the basis of political affiliation. Our recovery process will be based on the establishment of tangible evidence. Our ground rules of culpability will be established on the magnitude of the chain of custody. When these legal conditions are established and proven, culpability and subsequent prosecution will ensue to bring the actors under the doctrine of the rule of law. In conclusion, I want to reiterate that we remain committed to this national duty and will do all within our confines of the law to identify, trace, and recover all stolen assets for our country. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Excellency, just before I call on the Director General of the Cabinet to offer us our closing prayer, I'd like to just introduce, especially to the members of the task force, other colleagues that have joined us here today. Ambassador Lars Charles Snetter is right next to me, and so is Nat Quabo. He is Nathaniel Quabo, the Director General of the Cabinet, and also Jeff Banti Pliego is the Chairman of the National Investment Commission. There are several other of our colleagues that have been very supportive of this process and remain supportive, including the National Security Advisor Samuel Kofi Woods and the legal advisor Ushibe Keita. They are not with us today. I just want to say thank you to them. So